What's the oldest living organism in the world? The answer is the Lomatia tasmanica plant, also known as King's Lomatia. This plant has existed since the time when mammoths and Neanderthals walked the earth. This living organism is enormous and grows forward like a snake. If you go to Tasmania, Australia, you can see this plant. A plant that has lived for 43,000 years and is still fresh and thriving. And today it has reached a length of 1,200 meters. At first, scientists in the Tasmanian wilderness thought this wasn't a single plant, but several different plants. But they tested 78 points along this 1,200 meters and discovered that their DNA is identical and they're all the same plant. And they realized that this massive long plant is all connected underground. Interestingly, you should know that naturally, this is the only plant of its kind in the entire world because it hasn't been able to reproduce. Because the Tasmanian Lomatia plant is sterile. When scientists examined the area around this plant, they also found fossilized leaves of it, and their DNA showed that they belong to the same plant, indicating that some of them are at least 43,000 years old. And that's how they were able to determine the age of this plant. The growth of this plant is called earth stem, meaning its stem grows underground and it clones itself through the stem. Of course, this plant doesn't grow quickly, and sometimes it only grows 1 or 2 centimeters over 100 years. And it's this slow growth that has allowed the plant to survive for so long. It has survived since the last ice age and has even managed to withstand the presence of humans alongside it. Even though this plant has survived on Earth for more than 43,000 years, today it is endangered. That's why scientists take cuttings from its branches and plant them in other places. But it's not a process that can be done quickly. It might take hundreds of years for them to multiply.